Sam Altman just announced OpenAI is adding ads to Chatgpt, but let me show you what he said just over a year ago.
You'll see us do a lot more to make the free tier much better over time. I kind of think of ads as like a last resort for us for a business model.
Ads as a last resort, those were his words. So why is OpenAI's last resort suddenly their new business model? The answer reveals something these tech billionaires don't want to admit. People are broke, and no amount of AI hype is going to solve that. I need to show you just how many times Sam Altman has contradicted himself.
I will disclose, just as like a personal bias, that I hate ads. I think ads were important to give the early internet a business model, but I think they do sort of somewhat fundamentally misalign a user's incentives with the company providing the service. Ads plus AI is sort of uniquely unsettling to me.
He said he hates ads, and that ads put companies out of alignment with users. I agree, so why is he adding them?
There's something I really like about the simplicity of our model. We make great AI and you pay us for it. We commit as a company to use a lot of what basically the rich people pay to give free access to the poor people. You see us do that today with the ChatGPT free tier. You'll see us do a lot more to make the free tier much better over time.
The rich people will pay to give free access to the poors, and OpenAI will improve the free tier over time. So when exactly is the rich going to start paying for the poor people? Because instead of that, he just added ads to the free tier. That's his idea of improvement. Us poors get even more ads thrown at us.
Ads on a Google search are dependent on Google doing badly. Like if it was giving you the best answer, there'd be no reason ever to buy an ad above it. So you kind of you're like, that thing is not quite aligned with me. ChatGPT, maybe it gives you the best answer, maybe it doesn't, but you're paying it, or hopefully y'all are paying it. If ChatGPT were accepting payment to put a worse hotel above a better hotel, that's probably catastrophic for your relationship with ChatGPT.
And now he says he likes Instagram ads and has found stuff I like that I otherwise never would have. The same man who said putting ads into AI is uniquely unsettling, now he's praising the Instagram ad algorithm. All of these contradictions spell out one thing. OpenAI has reached last resort level. They're losing roughly 3 times more money than they earn. And unsurprisingly, just like with taxes, the rich aren't paying. OpenAI has 800 million weekly active users, an impressive number, but only 5% are actually paying. That's it. 5%. And that tiny fraction accounts for 70% of the company's reoccurring revenue. As Sam Altman said in his tweet, people don't want to pay. He's right. 760 million people don't want to pay for ChatGPT, and that's exactly why this company is in trouble. The Financial Times described OpenAI as an era-defining money furnace. The company burned through $8 billion last year, and according to the information, they're projected to burn more than $40 billion by 2028. One economist believes OpenAI will run out of money by mid-2027. Don't tell that to the AI 2027 guys. Despite Sam Altman making deals worth $1.4 trillion, the company is hemorrhaging money. He's tried everything to convert free users to paid. He locked GPT-4o behind a paywall, and he's severely limited the usage of the free tier. Nothing's working. Yet somehow he's still making deals with companies and governments as if the money problem will just solve itself. Here's what Sam Altman and these tech CEOs seem to miss from their private jet. People cannot afford another subscription. According to LendingTree, 37% of Americans took on debt just to fund holiday shopping in 2025, averaging $1,200 in new debt. And 41% of those people are still paying off last year's holiday bills. The average credit card balance for people carrying debt is over $6,500. Roughly half of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, with some reports saying that number is closer to 70%. My mom sent me a picture of this roast from a grocery store in Arkansas, one of the cheapest states to live in. $63. $63 for a roast.
We are a family of 4, and these are our monthly expenses every month. But we have about $130,000 in credit card debt, and this is not included in that. That payment is another $2,800.
You won't believe how spacious 460 square feet can feel. This modern tiny home has tall ceilings and a design that makes every inch count.
I remember when deodorant was $4 to $5 a stick, and now it's like almost common and reasonable that it's $8 or more dollars. Like, I'm not even talking about the fancy shit, like just regular ass deodorant, $8 to $10. Is that not insane?
A stick of deodorant now costs more than the federal minimum wage. We're living in a K-shaped economy. The top 10% are responsible for 49% of all consumer spending. Based on Federal Reserve data, they own 87% of all stocks, 84% of private businesses, and 44% of real estate. There are now over 3,000 billionaires in the world. The insane part, in the second quarter of 2025, in just 3 months, they added another $5 trillion. The rate is accelerating. It's not a coincidence that as their wealth explodes, so does the cost of everything else. Yet Sam Altman can't figure out why no one wants to pay a measly $20 a month for Chatgpt. It's because we're not walking around wearing Laura Piana, drinking mushroom matcha, and driving a Koenigsegg. We're broke. And even if people had $20 to spare, why would they pay for Chatgpt specifically? There's Gemini, Claude, DeepSeek, they're all free. Google has AI summaries you can chat with. Reddit has AI-powered search you can have a discussion with. Microsoft has Copilot baked into literally everything. When every app, website, and service has AI built in, it diminishes the value of a standalone ChatGPT subscription. ChatGPT was special when it was the only AI chatbot. It's not anymore. The free ones keep multiplying. And they keep talking about AI agents doing all this shopping for us. Meanwhile, people are literally using Klarna to buy now, pay later burritos on DoorDash. Who exactly has money for AI agents to spend? But there's a reason they keep pushing this narrative. Each transaction made through ChatGPT generates money for OpenAI. Walmart's website says, "Our partnership will allow customers and members to complete purchases from Walmart directly within ChatGPT. Every company that partners with OpenAI pays a percentage of each transaction, a merchant fee, since the purchase was made through ChatGPT. These fees typically range from 0.5% to 6% depending on volume. But these merchant fees get passed on to the consumer, whether it's baked into the price, fewer discounts, or in additional fees. Through AI-first shopping, the retail experience shifts from reactive to proactive as it learns, plans, and predicts, helping customers anticipate their needs before they do. Helping customers anticipate their needs before they do. Think about that. If someone is talking with ChatGPT about purchasing a laptop, how do we know it's recommending the best laptop for their needs? And not just the one from Best Buy because they're paying OpenAI a higher fee. How do we know a company that is losing billions each month, run by a CEO who has proven time and again that he lies, hasn't tweaked the model to encourage certain products or behaviors? Why do we just trust that these companies have our best interest in mind when they've shown us since the dawn of capitalism that they cannot be trusted?